sons of bitch. Excuse my language. Good morning, Gramps. Having a little problem right now, trying to figure it out. I got trying to adjust the time automatically, and this thing keeps telling me I'm over in California or in the middle of America. I'm in Central Time. Excuse me. It keeps wanting to tell me it's 5:44 instead of 6:44. It just restarted the computer. It updated. When it updated, it actually was at 3:44. That's what it started at this morning. That's what it said it was. It's 3:44. So it was 3 hours behind. I don't. That's what I said. I don't know. No, not till the girls get up. I've told you that. It's set. It was set for Canadian. I'm trying to get it set for Eastern. Every time I put it on automatic Eastern, it keeps setting it for Canadian Central. So I just left it on manual. Every time I put it on automatic, it sets the time back. No, you're not getting out till the girls get up. I've told you that. Probably is. Well, I gave Kathy a kiss yesterday before she went to the store, and she said she felt the earth move. So maybe it did move. I don't know. I know. She couldn't wait to get back to another one. Good morning, Ghost Rider. Mm-hmm. Your cat loves you. My cat loves me too. She loves me even after I put her in the box. She had to go in the penalty box yesterday for a little bit. She I was sitting here eating dinner. Um, Holly was in the living room. She was folding clothes. She got done eating and she went in there to fold laundry and she started screaming and she come running in here. She said the cat's attacking me. So I went to get her and she ran underneath the couch and she hid. So we finally caught her and put her in the penalty box. She had to go in there for an hour. Yeah. Well, I'm above all that. So good morning there, Kim. I don't, you know, he said he didn't do it. Well, if he said he didn't do it, he didn't do it. That's fine. That's fine with me. But somebody did, and I haven't done anything to anybody, and that's not what she said. So, but oh well. I don't know where it's at in that video, and I couldn't find it if I wanted to because I have 2,600 videos or whatever. So I don't know where it's at. I couldn't find that video if I wanted to. Oh, I could. I'd spend the next 6 months looking for it. What's up with living history mysteries there, Arizona? He's not doing live streams no more. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't been on YouTube since yesterday's um, Pacific Coast video. You want some of this? How about some of this? How about some of this? Okay. Oh, he's working on it? Okay. I see he's doing videos. I just haven't seen no live stream. Oh, yeah? I was mentioned a couple of times yesterday at Food Lion. Did he roar? Well, Sandra finally, you try not to do mics. That was good. Sandra finally went to Aldi's and bought the scallop potatoes at Aldi's, or the gratin potatoes, whatever ones. And she said, those are good. I said, yeah, to try them with bacon or ham in them and put onions in them. You can make a meal out of them. When everybody was here, the 4 kids and Junior and me and Kathy, so there's 6 of us. I would do let me get this right. I would make 6 boxes of each, 6 boxes of scallop and 6 boxes of gratin potatoes. And that they were only 89 cents a piece or $1.29 or whatever. And I would make each one in a pan. Okay. And I would put one I would put ham or bacon in, and the other one I would put bacon and onions in it because the kids didn't like onions. Yep, there's Kim. You're right. There's Kim. Anyways, and I would do that because Cody loves scalloped potatoes or gratin potatoes. It doesn't matter. They are good right up there with homemade. You'll get a bad looking potato in there every once in a while, but I just either break off the bad spot or throw it away. But you put them in the oven and you make them. And Cody, like I said, Cody loves them. And he'll go the next day and he'll eat it again the next day, or he'll just get it out of the refrigerator and put it on the dish and he'll eat it cold. But we make it a meal. So like 6 boxes is $10 or whatever. And for 6 people for $20, that's cheap, you know. And you can buy a package of that diced ham for $4 or whatever. So you get, you know, for $30, you can't even eat for $30 for 6 people. But for $30, you got a meal. Plus you have leftovers or a side dish for the next day if you're going to have something else, you know. And it is good. Like I said, I actually, when we do buy it, good morning there, Ernest. When we do buy them, I actually get a case of each. I get a case of the gratin, and I get a case of the scalloped. There's, I think, 12 in each one or something like that. They come six in it. They come mixed. There's six in each case, six scalloped and six au gratin. So I'll get two full cases. I'll have to check that out there, Gramps. I I don't know. One's a brown label and the other one's a blue label. I can't remember. Either way, they're both. You couldn't tell either one from the other because they both look the same. You got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. But if you got a chance, you go to Aldi's, pick up their gratin potatoes and their scallop potatoes, and like Lone Wolf says, it's a quick, easy side dish. But it actually, if you have some bacon or you have some ham, it will make a good main dish. You make that, butter up some bread or bread and butter, or make a thing of biscuits or whatever go with it, or a bowl of green beans or some corn. Yep, with bacon. And what I do is when we do the onions, I sliver the onions, thin, and just throw them right in there. Shots, everybody! Shots! 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 Five Shot Thursday. All right. Um, I've made homemade scallop potatoes before, and I made my own sauce to go in there, and it turned out good. And then I layered onions in there, and it was great. Put ham in there, but I think the best one I ever made is when I made it. I made my own sauce to go in there, but I added a couple of cans of cream of mushroom soup to go in with it, and then added the onions and the ham, and that actually really give it a lot of flavor. Nope, they haven't found Trump guilty yet. I'm assuming if they do, them jurors are going to have to go into witness protection. Joe Biden. Yeah. Um, you were like Jim Carrey going downtown. Good morning, Dan. You didn't leave tracks in the yard, did you? Done donut? Yeah. Started working out of the hot dog freezer last night. Brought in some of them Johnsonville brats. Had some of them for dinner last night. Kids had chicken nuggets. Those are in the freezer too. I know. I know. Just a minute. I'll have somebody get you out. By the way, Junkyard, it was Spy Shot Thursday, and you have to drink for Square Table because he wasn't here today. Your way of putting streaks in the yard? I know they didn't. Well, they're still over at Kevin's. See, he's been so busy with them, he hasn't been here. He wrote me Tuesday morning or Monday morning. Hey, you going to be on in the morning? You going to be on today? But he hasn't been here any other day. But he wrote me, you going to be on in the morning? Yeah. But he hasn't been here any other time. Wanted me to get on, especially for Monday morning. Yeah. Huh. Here she comes to the rescue. Here she comes to save the day. I know. And she starts cussing out that old Gramps. Uh, or, or she goes to the bathroom. Boom! Oops. I don't remember that movie, Naked Gun. Leslie Nielsen walks in the bathroom and starts going to the bathroom. And he's sitting there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know they all do, don't they, Lone Wolf? I ain't never heard one part yet. Today's your birthday? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Today is your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Huh. Will you tell her I said happy birthday? She probably already heard me say happy birthday to her because she's watching me right now. Happy birthday, Tenny. Mhm. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. 34 of them. You just got to find out which one he done. Yeah. I never heard that shit either before. Oh, y'all don't have to agree. We just, somebody just has to find them guilty. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing is, it won't get overturned for another 2 years before the time it gets to appellate court. Oh, I know. I bet they're searching people for Rotten Tomatoes when they come in for that speech. I remember when I did federal jury duty. Yeah, like that one fella did years ago in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, Bush. Yeah. Um, I did federal jury duty in Detroit, and guy lost part of his hand on a machine. Yeah, there was a news conference in Japan, and some news reporter, a Japanese news reporter, threw a shoe at him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he dodged that one. Yep. Oh, they would. Um, the hell was I talking about? Oh, my federal jury duty case. Uh, they had a guy lose part of his hand from a machine. The company put new switches on the machine. They moved the switches, uh, the safety switches to turn the machine on and off. They moved the location of them. And the machine had switches up here for the hands, okay? You had to put the hands up here when they first build it. You put the piece in, you put your hands up here, hit both buttons. Well, the company thought that was kind of stupid, so they put buttons on it. So you had to push both buttons with your feet. So what happened is the guy put the part in, and he put the part in, went like this, and he hit both buttons with his feet as he had a hand in there. Lost part of his hand. All right, there, Gramps, you have yourself a great day. We'll see you when you get back. Tell her I said happy birthday. Anyways, the machine was 60 years old, and they're trying to blame the machine company because they said it double tripped. And it didn't double trip. What it did is the guy stepped on both pedals, and that's what caused it to come down and cut half his hand off. They had an hour-long video set right there, an hour-long video of the maintenance guy right after that happened on a tripod. And he put one foot on the pedal, and he went like this, and the machine never did anything. Then he put the other foot on the pedal, and he went like this, and nothing happened. And then he put both feet on the pedal, and it did it. And then he did one pedal, 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 and nothing happened. And then he'd hit both pedals, and they'd come down. And he did that for an hour on video. And he showed everybody that it did not double trip. The guy hit both pedals at the same time. You're right. They should have left it at the top, but the company wanted it at the bottom because it made them. They could do another 4 parts an hour. 4 parts an hour. On the average, was another 160 parts a week on a 40-hour week, or whatever the hell that is. 4 times 8 is what? 32? Yeah. So you imagine a 3-hour shift. 4 times 8 is what? 28, 16, 24. So it's an extra 24 parts every day. Or no. 4 parts is an extra 4 parts an hour. So 4 times 8 is 32. 32. 32 times 8. I can't even go that far. I don't know how. Yeah, it's all about money. It was a lot. And this is where I told you guys, the guy that told about the space shuttle blowing up, They told that, you know, the seals on the side of the booster rockets should be looked at because the seals would crack at a certain temperature, and they should be checked. You know, they shouldn't be put into service because they needed to be looked at. This was the same guy that looked at the schismatics. He was a witness for the company. He was a expert witness, and he looked at the machine and everything else, and he said he was for the machine maker, okay, and the company, not for the guy that got hurt. So. But the guy that got hurt, he didn't get anything. He got his workman's comp. He was suing for millions of dollars. Even though the company, he was going after the company that made the machine. So we couldn't find fault for that. He should have went after the company that the company that he worked for, because they moved the triggering mechanism for the machine. And if he'd have did that, he'd have won the lawsuit. He had piss poor lawyers. So I'm assuming his next lawsuit was that. Yes, if they had the buttons up here, he'd have had both hands. But they had the buttons, they had foot controls, okay? The company moved the the buttons down to foot controls. And he put the part in. But he tried to sue the company that made the machine instead of suing the company, the automaker. He should have sued the automaker for moving for redesigning the equipment. That's what the idea was when the machine was made, was to isolate the hands so they would not be in the way. And in fact, they showed us a picture. When you put the hands up there was cages around the hands. So the hands couldn't be anywhere around. There was actually cages that the hands had to go in to push the buttons. Yeah. So there was no way you could get your hands into anything. They had to go into these cages and push the buttons. And they took all that stuff off. But they didn't, in that lawsuit, they tried to sue the manufacturer on a machine that was over 60 years old. Now, the guy had a part-time job, or he owned a business. He worked for Chrysler, but he owned a business. And he owned a window washing company. And he couldn't wash windows because he didn't have a second hand to hold that thing until his business. Then lost the business doing that because he couldn't do it. He had to have his wife and kids step up and do that because he couldn't do that for the longest time. Yeah. So now, I don't know if he ever sued Chrysler or not for moving that, but I would have thought that would have been my first people I'd have sued. For an unsafe work environment. And I would have thought OSHA would have had something to do with that. Right. Well, I don't know. Probably. Well, the lawyers work on contention or whatever it's called, so they didn't get nothing. And if you ever get the chance to do federal jury duty, probably. If you ever get the chance to do federal jury duty, do it. Don't hesitate. Be up there with pom poms and everything else. Say, pick me, 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 and do it. Take a little bit of advice from your Uncle Iron. Do it. And there's a reason why. Because once you do federal jury duty, they take your name out of the hat and they never call you for any other jury duty ever, 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 never, never, ever, ever again. I did federal jury duty at the age of 23. I've never seen a jury card since. Yeah. So, that's the best part about doing federal jury duty. Now, I didn't know the kind of case we were getting into, but there was a couple of fellers in there, and it was kind of shady because there was a couple of fellers in there that had on three-piece suits and dark sunglasses. So, you got picked 3 times in 10 years? Yeah. Um, for county court, come on, Spirit. Just grab that can. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, I didn't know what kind of case we were getting into. Local court, yeah. Kathy's been picked a couple of times. She's been had her name. She hates it too. But anyways, they've had. When I went there, there was a few people, men, dressed up in nice expensive suits and wearing sunglasses in the courtroom, in the jury room. Kind of makes you wonder what they were there for. It kind of makes you wonder what you was in for. You know what I mean? You didn't know if you was getting in there to testify at a mafia trial or something like that back then. This was in the 80s. Yeah. Did they have a pin for the red light on? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I have to go to a little boys' room, so I'm going to share this with you. Would you like some sound on that? There's the 2 cans of sliced potatoes. I'm not going to use them all today, but I'm going to have them for breakfast tomorrow too. So much liberally salt and pepper. And now I'm going to add some taco seasoning, not much. This is probably about maybe an eighth of a pack of taco seasoning. I'll stir that all in so everything gets coated. I'm just giving it to give it some flavor. There they are. Now I didn't, I never did this before up until last week. And I did some potatoes. I thought, well, something they got to season up. So I put some of that taco season on. Best potatoes you ever had, man. I'm telling you. It gives it a good flavor. And also, it makes them taste almost like a chorizo potato. But it is pretty good. Okay, everybody. I washed out the pan. Got it nice and clean, dry. I've got a little bit of bacon grease in there. I got an old paintbrush that I use just for greasing pans with. And I used a little slickum and slicked every inch of this pan up. Now I'm going to pour in, I'm going to turn the heat off. It's hot now. I'm going to pour in the eggs. Those are 3 medium eggs. Put a little pepper. And what I do, I cut those little bubbles. And you let the egg run into them. By the way, if you ever find something like that, get it. That thing is so nice to use, it's pathetic. Put a little chili pepper flake on there. I've already got salt on the potatoes. Right there is the potatoes. Oh. Yeah, how nice that moves around in there. Let me put you down and I'll flip it. I don't think I can flip it with, maybe I can. There we go. Yep. Now I'm just flipping that so it cooks that one side real quick. There you go. That omelet is done. Here is the chili. Now, I drained that pretty much as I could get out of it. You don't want too much juice in there. There is the potatoes added on there. I'll get some cheese and I'll put that on there. Let me throw these dishes in the sink real quick. There is the cheese. Okay. That's going to take 2 hands. There. That is the omelet. Like I said, the pan's already off. It's been off. I'm going to put this on a plate, throw some more cheese on it and some more chili, and put it in the microwave and melt the cheese and chili. Right, there is some extra chili for the top, and I'm not going to use all that. But I got this slotted spoon right here, which will let a lot of that chili juice out of it. I don't want to take all of it out of it, but just some. There we go. It's hard doing this all one-handed. There's the chili. And I'll throw some cheese on it, put it in the microwave and warm it up. There it is, everybody. A chili omelet. It's got cheese, chili, potatoes in it. Normally I wouldn't have put potatoes in it, but Stray asked for potatoes, so I did. Pretty damn tasty. I'll give you a taste test here in a minute.
Don't boil or fry another egg before listening to this.
See, our bodies are nearly 20% protein. Protein is crucial for building muscles and bones. So eating protein in the morning provides the body the materials it needs to function all day long. Protein also keeps you full, boosting metabolism and calorie burning. So it's a fantastic way to promote healthy weight. However, not all protein affects the body the same way.
The only way you'll be able to enjoy the incredible slimming and toning benefits of protein is if you eat the type of protein that matches your personal protein profile. That's why I created this simple quiz that'll determine which profile fits you best and allow you to finally experience the amazing things protein can do to your body. It was only after I learned my own protein profile that I was able to choose the right protein for my body. In fact, it's one of the things that helped me lose 70 pounds and keep it off.
Answer just 6 simple questions to become a protein pro. You won't be asked for your email or anything else for that matter. We've kept the quiz short, simple, and free.
Paying your bills on time raises your credit score, right? Wrong. In fact, this is one of the 3 major credit score lies you're being told by the big credit companies. Fall for any of these 3, and it doesn't matter what you do. Getting to 720 and above will be a long, hard struggle if you ever get there at all. In fact, if you're one of the 153 million Americans with a credit score below 720, it's probably because you're unwillingly falling for one or more of these 3 deadly lies that the big credit companies want you to believe. Not only are these lies flat out wrong, and not only do they make it nearly impossible to get a great credit score, but in many cases, fail for them and they'll send your score spiraling in the wrong direction. Which is why right now, I'm going to expose 3 dangerous lies, tell you exactly what to do instead, and finally show you the proven, little known, and 100% legal trick that can raise your scores practically on command. And it's so easy and convenient, you can start using it as soon as today from the comfort of your own home to boost your credit scores in as little as 5 minutes. It doesn't even matter if your score is stuck in the 500s or below right now. This trick takes advantage of a little known loophole written directly into consumer credit law, so it's legally guaranteed to work for you. Believe me when I say, implement this 5-minute trick and you'll find yourself soaring right through this secret loophole in the credit system, where you can watch in amazement as your scores go to the moon in as little as days. So please, stop whatever you're doing and go watch the special video I put together for you at the Watch Now button you see on your screen right now. Listen, by now, you've already seen all the different scandals in the banking and credit industry on the news. It's clear that this twisted system takes advantage of good people. This is what inspired us to fight back. Since then, we've been blessed to help more than 833,000 people learn how to improve their scores using this simple 5-minute credit score trick each day. So if you're ready to join the 833,000 people who discovered these 3 major credit score lies and turned their financial lives around using the same 5-minute credit score trick you're about to discover, I'd like to show you exactly how you can use this simple trick too. Just click the Watch Now button you see on your screen. I'll take you to a special video I created revealing everything about these awful lies and how you can use this shockingly simple trick to raise your credit score faster than you ever thought possible. This trick practically forces banks and lenders to give you all the credit card loans and lines of credit you need to buy the things you want for yourself and your family at interest rates normally reserved for the wealthy and 1%. No matter how low your credit scores are right now, all you have to do is click the Watch Now button and go watch the video right now. When I put it online, something amazing started to happen. Aside from being watched by more than 2.5 million people so far, my inbox started overflowing with messages.
Wasn't that riveting? Huh. Damn. Hey, a chili omelet is actually really, very, very good. We got any milk out there in the refrigerator, because I think that gallon of milk I just opened, I don't think is any good. I went to pour it into my coffee cup and cottage cheese come up. Huh? I just said I don't think it's any good because I just poured some in my coffee and it looked like cottage cheese come out of it. So is there any out there in that refrigerator? Out in the garage? That's what I said. wasn't a slop omelet. Damn good omelet. Well, we'll probably only go down to about a half a gallon a week here after, because it's only going to be just me, Cody, and Kathy here. And I'm the only one. Cody don't drink milk, and I only use it in my coffee. That's it. I can't drink milk because I can't even eat ice cream. I have a scoop of ice cream, anything more than a scoop, I start to get sick. I'm lactose intolerant. So. I got a bunch of powdered milk. Maybe I could just make creamer out of that. Yeah, I don't need no milk, though. Oh yeah. There you go. I have to make our cake today. After I get off in here, I gotta make a cake. I gotta make a spice cake with salted caramel frosting on it. Oh, well, thanks for reminding me. Good morning, tennis shoes, your old snuggle bunny. Happy birthday, tennis shoes. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah? Happy 39th birthday, Tenny. That's right. Take out to eat and go shopping. Go out and do a little shoplifting. New York strip, $11.99. That's a pound, people. English roast, $5.99. The last one we got was actually a pretty nice roast. Prime tri-tip, $5.99 a pound. Looks like there's a lot of fat there. Just saying. You're welcome. I want my baby back ribs, $2.99 a pound. Chicken breast, approximately 10-pound bags, $24 for a 10-pound bag. Pork butts, $1.79 a pound, $1.79 a pound. Whole New York strip, $7.99 a pound. Some big breasts. Yeah, that's right. Whole ribeye, $8.99 a pound. You like big butts? Yeah. Chicken drumsticks, 99 cents a pound. Might have to get some of them and check out, do the old chicken fryer with those. There you go. Get them rings back first. $80.20 tubes, $2.99 a pound. That's cheap. That's cheap as it's been. It hasn't been that cheap in months. Might have to get us a tube of that. 80.20, $2.99 a tube. $73, $2.69 a tube. Must be select cuts, you're right. Ballpark Franks. They plump when you cook them. 8 count, $2.49. John Morrell hot dogs, 8 count, $1.49. They shrink when you cook them. American sliced cheese, $1.99. I think there's like 10 slices there. Smoked Gouda cheese logs, $2.99. You got an ad coming up here in 50 seconds. Old Ham's country sausage log, $7.99. I have no idea how big it is. Looks like it's a pretty good size log. I don't know. Probably a 2 or 3 pounder. I have to check that out. Jimmy Dean maple brown sugar bacon, $3.49 a pound, 1 pound package. I'll let the ad run here. McDonald's should buy it all up. That way they could get rid of that kangaroo meat they're selling. Give everybody a chance to skip the ad. Black Label, Applewood thick cut bacon, $2.99, 12 ounces. Jimmy Dean regular sausage roll, $1.89, 1 pound. Jimmy Dean pork patty sausages, $1.99. I'm trying to see how many's in there. $13 patties. Patty cake, baker's man. Jimmy Dean original pork sausage patty crumbles, $1.49. Those are good in omelets and stuff. Whole salmon fillets, $7.99 a pound. Wild sockeye fillets. I don't know how you roast in English. There you go, Junkyard. Chips Ahoy! Hershey Fudge Chewy Cookies. 2 for $5. Barbecue chicken thin crust personal pan pizzas, 2 for $5. I never did like a barbecue chicken pizza. Never could stand it. Totino's Party Pizza, triple pepperoni, $1.39. Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls, chorizo, egg potato chorizo sausage, cheddar cheese, pepperoni, peppers, and onions. $2.19. Eating cheap, that's right. Jimmy Dean ham and cheese croissant sandwiches, 4 count, $4.99. That's $1.25 a piece almost. Tyson chicken nuggets, $12.99. $44 Tyson fully cooked breaded chicken patties, $12.99 for 5 pound package. Straight cut fries, $11.99. That's 5 pound package. Daily Choice jalapeno poppers bites, $8.99. Jimmy Dean chicken sausage patties. $6.99. I think that's a 5-pound package. Might have to try that. I did the turkey sausage. It was good. Might have to try the chicken sausage. Trying to eat healthy. Uncooked breaded pork cutlets. 4-pound package, $11.99. Now, the thing to do is you buy them chicken legs, the drumsticks, and you're gonna deep fry them in the little, chicken fry, or the chicken fryer she's got, the pan. You take them breaded pork cutlets. After you fry the chicken, you throw them breaded pork cutlets in there, and you fry them too. Okay. After you get done, and then when you're done, you put the breaded pork cutlets in the refrigerator, and you have them for dinner the next day. That way you're all done. You just got to warm them up. Or you cook them and then you just put them in a bowl, put a lid on it, and then you want a snack, you just grab yourself a breaded pork cutlet, throw it on a slice of bread, throw some mayo on it, and a slice of cheese and lettuce, tomato, and you have yourself a breaded pork cutlet sandwich. Nom. North Star ice cream cups, $4.99. Here's your cake, layer cakes, $3.99. Fried chicken livers, you'll take a cup. Yeah. North Star Lotta Juice popsicles. They are pretty good, I guess. You got to ask Kyler. He's had a couple of them, I think. Chicken livers with onions and gravy. I like beef liver and onions. My mom used to make me chicken livers all the time. Nobody else would eat the liver but me, so she would make me liver. Whenever they had chicken, she would fry the liver up for me, and I'd eat that. She'd fry the turkey liver up. I'd eat that. Nobody else would eat it. And that concludes the Monahan Meat Market sale. Well, I need to start eating liver at least probably once a week. I know Kathy likes liver and onions with gravy and potatoes. I do too. I know she doesn't want to eat it once a week, but I think I need it once a week because I suffer from a low iron deficiency, and I have to have infusions all the time. And in fact, that's where I'm going June 4th to the hospital again to be tested, and I know they're going to put me on infusions. And I hate it because you go to oncology, and oncology, the first thing you think of is cancer, and that's what they check for first. And it's like a 2-week process before they give you any test results. So you don't know anything for 2 weeks. And a lot of it is, they test for leukemia and all this other shit. And excuse my language, but that's what they test for. And low iron is one of the mitigating factors of cancer. So that's why I've been cooking out of every day. When I have eggs and stuff, I cook out of cast iron frying pans. I've been trying to eat a lot of stuff out of cast iron. I'm trying to get iron into my system. So. Love's truck stops make them, but a lot of times you got to get there right after they make them because a lot of times they're gone. These truck drivers, they'll get in there and they'll get them right after they make it, and they're gone. So. Huey Magoo's. Now we got a place over here that makes chicken gizzards, and what she does is she boils them, parboils them, and then she deep fries them.
You just bring that in?
Huh?
Did that just come in from the garage?
Yeah, I had them bring it in yesterday, but first thing I did made cottage cheese in my coffee this morning. So
I don't think there is any.
yeah, I don't think it's any good.
I don't think there is any.
Okay. No. I do take iron pills. You just got to add water. There's just grab that big cup right there, Kat, and just add one of them big cups. Yeah. No, it says keep your head down and don't make eye contact, dog. Yeah. To you. Why do you smile when she says stuff like that? Huh? You guys got something worked out or whatever? Lift that lid now just for a second. Just lift that lid for a second.
Why?
Because I put coffee grounds on the top of that filter. Just lift.
Quit trying to experiment. That's your downfall. Quit acting like you know it all.
Choke up.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sort of like low iron means cancer. When did you become a physician? You can't even take.
Okay, why do they
yourself.
send you to oncology?
Well, it's not
Yeah.
just because of that.
Okay, whatever. You know everything.
Oh,
Keep it up.
I think I
You're
know
gonna find
more than
yourself
you.
on the floor.
I think I know more than you, crybaby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why don't you just stay with the truck driver business and stay there, okay? I think you're out of your field.
If you guys don't hear something from her in the next few days, don't worry about it. She'll come out of her coma here shortly.
Yeah. There you go again. Talking out your ass.
I'll wait till Sunday because you got a yard sale to watch.
Well, I know you're going to be sitting out there in your chair because you can't do nothing. Why don't you just stay in the house and I'd hate for you to get a little warm out there.
Come here, somebody's got to come in here and stay with her because you can't be trusted.
I know.
Come here, pumpkin.
Don't put your hand out. Let me help that arthritis in your hand, okay? I got big dreams for you. Don't you just worry.
Yeah.
You wanna go outside? Huh? Well, maybe the other door. That's the better choice. That door. Yeah.
Come here, baby. Thought you'd never leave, huh? Yeah. It's okay, girl. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Mhm. All right. Her sister's coming over today. She's bringing her hedge trimmers or whatever. She's going to trim down her bushes. Yeah, they don't have the chicken buffets no more. A lot of places don't have buffets no more. You go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and they have dubs in the basket. There ain't no way that's a chicken. Ain't no way that's a chicken. Got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. Now, baby chicks are bigger than that. Son bought 80 chickens or 80 baby chicks Saturday at the auction. Yeah. Young and tender. There you go. Yeah. But you got guineas, quail, and pheasants and chickens. Guineas are good because they'll go out and they'll pick out. They they're a good alarm. They're a good security. I guess that's what you want to call it because they'll let you know if something comes into the yard, and they go after ticks, beetles, and all that other stuff. Oh, I bet he won't. And he take it, yeah. Yeah. Got rid of got rid of 3 of his puppies this weekend, I guess. No, he didn't christy him. No. No. He sold what was it, 2 females and a male. Guys come to pick up the mail. I said, hey, I took the liberty of naming the mail if you don't mind. And what'd you name him? I said, I named him Buckus. He said, Buckus? I said, yeah, Dick Buckus. I said, I don't think this dog's going to take any shit from anybody. I said, man, that's a good name for him. Oh, 2 males and a female. I'm sorry, 2 males and a female. Fat and sassy. I don't know, just lays around the house. Doesn't matter. You're right. It doesn't matter anymore. got his charges dropped. We knew they were going to do that. Cop was probably acting like an idiot, for one thing. Just wanted to flex his muscles. Probably had a bad day. You know. And he probably jumped on the car. Yeah, Trump needs his lawyers. He probably jumped on the car as the car was moving. That's how he got drugged. No, I did not see that. Does not surprise me at all. Nothing surprises me anymore, Junkyard. Are you driving right now, sir? Yes. You don't have a license. I know. Why are you driving? Because I can. Yeah. Are you seeing it on TV? Yeah. On the dumbass, you're right. So they issue another warrant for his arrest for that doing that too? Judge, yes, she did. There you go. Yeah. I don't know, man. Some people are just plain ass stupid. They're just you just can't get around it. You can't make this stuff up. I'm just telling you. You can't make it up. Did he? I wouldn't doubt it. Huh. All right, you have a good one too there, Homewood. Take care. I gotta run to the storage unit here in a little. I gotta make a cake. After I get that out of the oven, I gotta go to the storage unit. Huh. I gotta run to the storage unit, pick up some coolers. I don't know how many. I'm gonna bring all the coolers here because we're gonna have a yard sale starting tomorrow. I'm gonna sell some coolers. I gotta bring some tables. What else am I bringing? Oh, probably some. Probably get some. Probably bring some pots and pans and stuff like that. Some restaurant equipment. Bring some of that. And I'll take a beating from her any day. Take care. Oh. More rain coming? Yeah. I gotta check. Supposed to start raining here Saturday at 2 o'clock. So Friday supposed to be good. Sunday supposed to be good after 5 o'clock in the morning. So we're probably going to have a sale on Saturday till 1 o'clock and then shut her down and then open her back up Sunday.
What's that?
Huh? It's supposed to rain Saturday, starting at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know where D fit in. I can't imagine you're out there looking.
huh?
But today, Cody has to mow and I gotta get some yard work done. So
I know. While you're doing that, I'm going to go over and get some stuff out of the
I'm
storage
not gonna
units.
start tracking it all here yet. It's
I
gonna
get-
sit in your van.
It's going to sit in the van, yeah. There's a little butter dish that has bacon in it and 2 biscuits in the refrigerator for Kyler for breakfast. That's right, you got to keep them rings. You have a great day and take care. God bless you too, Gramps.
You're gonna get rid of that storage.
I know.
Especially too.
Huh?
Especially having to.
I know.
Boy, Tyler was scared of me last night.
Oh yeah, he coughed really bad last night. Poor little guy. They probably should take him to a lung specialist and have him checked out.
I had to let Cornbread go because he was struggling.
Oh. All right, everybody. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Have a great one. Take care, everybody.